So we were at Meijer the other day and I saw these Hershey's chocolate cupcake mix by Crocker. I got the cookies and cream frosting because that's what it suggested on the side of the box. We'll put that away for right now. And it includes the cupcake mix and the filling. You also need vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and water. And 12 baking cups and cooking spray. So when you pull it out, it comes with 2 different bags. The first is your mix. Oh, and you also want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. Alright, so there is the mix. Then you add 3/4 of a cup of water. A 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. And 2 eggs. Now when I do my eggs, I break them into this. That way if you get any shell in it, you can dump it out and try again or try to dig it out without having to dig through all that. Nobody wants your fingers in their cupcakes. And just stir it up. I'm actually going to get the beaters out and go ahead and beat them until they're mixed. Alright, now I'm going to put muffin or cupcake paper in each one. This is Christmas cupcake paper, but that's okay. Now I'm going to go over the sink and spray them with my cooking oil. And then you're going to fill them, each of them about 1/3 of the way full. Alright, now if any of them look like they're less than 1/3 of the way full, I'm going to go back and put a little bit more. Alright, so you should have about half of your batter left. Okay, now you're going to squeeze. Okay, and then there's supposed to be a line that you cut it off at. I don't see a line. It says cut at line. There is no line. So I'm going to make my own line. And it's better when you're cutting them to make it smaller rather than bigger, because you can control it better when it's small, and you could always cut it bigger if you need to. So then you squeeze a small amount of filling into the center of each cup using all filling. Now my hands are clean. I'm going to move that away from the edge. And there was another one that hit the edge too. This one. Alright, now we're just going to fill it up the rest of the way with the batter. Then you put them in the oven and bake them for 24 to 29 minutes. I'm going to go in before that about 15 minutes and then 20 minutes. I like to check mine often because once they're overcooked, they're ruined and that's gross. Alright, so if you spilled any cake mix or cupcake mix on the sides, make sure you rake that off with your fingers because it's a lot easier to get off now than when it's burnt. So I just took them out of the oven. It only took them about 20 minutes, so I'd watch them. This one you can tell that I put a little bit too much. I didn't cover up the fudge filling well enough because it's kind of spurting out the outsides, but that's okay. And that one too, actually. So make sure you cover up all the sides. Oh, and don't forget to turn your oven off. So now I'm going to give it, I'll come back in like 30 minutes to see if they've cooled. It'll probably be closer to an hour though. So it's been about 40 minutes. They're cooled off. And I'm just going to take out a cupcake. Now I chose to do a piping bag. You can use whatever you want, it doesn't matter. You can do just the frosting out of the not the can, but the container, I guess. I'm just trying to make mine look really pretty. So I'm just going to do it in a swirl. And there we go. And if I have any left over, I can do another swirl on top. So I'm just going to repeat that with all of the cupcakes. So I changed my tip. That one was too small. And just a side note, this whole can fit in this bag. This did make 12 cupcakes. The box did. But Dad stole one. So in the top of the cookies and cream frosting comes with the little cookie crumbles. There's no tab. So I'm going to move this away from the stove. And I'm just going to sprinkle some on top. That's really good. The frosting makes it.